Welcome, listeners, to the gathering place of two big bald buddies who dare to delve into the horrors of the unknown. This is the Horror Basement and Beyond, where Johnny and his co-conspirator in all things mysterious, the one and only Jim Jam. They take you on a hair-raising journey through the realms of horrors, where shadows whisper secrets, cryptids lurk in the shadows, and extraterrestrial beings may just be watching. But fear not, because the only truly frightening thing in our basement is our passion for the unexplained. We're not just your average podcast. We're the big bald buddies who bring you a spine-tingling blend of horror, mysterious phenomena, cryptids, aliens, and even a dash of culinary curiosity. Yes, you heard that right. We'll explore the eerie and satiate your appetite for the strange and unusual, while keeping it as funny as we can. So buckle up as we venture into the depths of the horror basement and beyond, where nightmares come to life, mysteries unfold, and two big bald buddies guide you through the unknown with a blend of terror, humor, and a hunger for the unexplained. It's time to face your fears and join us in the darkness, because down here every creak, every rustle, and every story has a sinister tale to tell. Welcome to the horror basement and beyond.
Welcome to the Horror Basement and Beyond with the Big Ball Buddies, Jim Jam and Johnny. I'm one of your hosts, Johnny. As always, Jim Jam is here with us.
Jim Jam here.
And special guest, Yeti. Yeti's back, guys.
The third big bald buddy.
Yeah.
Man.
Used to be co-hosts. If you're watching this, the Horror Basement and Beyond logo that's popped up in the middle of the screen is what he created.
Yes.
Yeah.
The three aliens. Yeti's one of them.
He'll forever be one of those aliens.
And Jim Jam's apple pie.
Damn. That don't take you back, does it?
Oh, JJ's fried pies.
Oh, hell.
So we're going to be catching up with Yeti. We got a little bit of horror news. Like I say, this time of the season is slow. Every year, horror news is slow. We all know that.
Sometime next year, we're going to have Luce on, Yeti, and she is apparently wrote part of a TV show.
No shit.
Yeah, so
Luce, yeah.
She's a busy girl.
Have you seen her? She's all grown up now.
She don't post pictures.
Like I've seen, I was just like scrolling through her stories, and like somebody shared a picture of somebody hanging out with Luce, and Lucy's all grown up. She's like the little sister that's grown up, and you're just like,
little baby all grown up.
Yeah, exactly.
Her writing, dude, back in the day, her writing was fucking phenomenal.
Well, yeah. I can see why she's writing
she's
for
gonna
the
be
show.
Successful. Like, she's so cool. She's a good person, and she's a good writer, and just good things, come to good people. So
yeah.
Well, sometimes.
Every now and then.
I mean, I'm the greatest person, and not enough good stuff has come to me. I'm just gonna say. I'm bitter about it.
Since we last talked to you, though, your beard is long as hell.
Yeah, I mean, it needs a trim, but it's getting there.
I'm still over here struggling. We'll get a chin hair to grow.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with that, man. What's that?
I guess I'm just stuck with a fat face.
Fat face, no beard. See, at least we can cover up.
Mm-hmm.
We got the double chin cover up going. Yeah.
It's a push-up bra for men.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
It hides. It hides a lot.
Well, if I let this grow, it does a little better job.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, people don't understand that. Like, grow your beard out. You got a little bit of extra neck on there, and grow your beard out.
The thing is, though, like, I can almost guarantee if you see a man in a relationship who has a long beard, he no longer has control over that beard. He has the responsibility of the upkeep of that beard, but that is not his. That no longer belongs to him. This is my wife's beard. I just get to wear it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So she likes your beard.
Yeah, she does.
I think that's a big part too. Is you find you a woman that likes beard.
What? Oh, they're right here on top of the movies.
But yeah, what you been up to, man? What
Man, still writing, doing music journalism, like fucking neck deep in country music. So I'm happy, like a pig in shit. Got a bunch of snakes. That's I don't know. I got one, and then I got just if I make room for them now. The
Have
shop.
you ever done the I'm a snake, I'm a slithery snake? You know the video?
I I no, but I do a little voice when I yeah, because I don't do live feeding. I do like frozen thawed. So I go down the store and I buy these frozen rats and I thaw them out. I got them on these big metal tongs going through the enclosure, like, oh, I'm just a cute little rat, just looking around these bushes, hope nothing
Yeah.
comes out and eats me. And I feel like that helps
Yeah.
helps pique the prey drive in my snakes to strike and eat. So
Yeah,
So they're looking for the vulnerable little frozen rat.
yeah,
that's probably what it sounds like. What I'd probably do. Make some little fun about it, right?
Do they not like live rats, or you just don't like doing that?
I don't like feeding live. There's a lot of there's a lot of downsides to it. Like for one, if you especially with
Bite
fucking
'em.
ball pythons,
They could scratch their
like
eyes and shit, right?
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like or if you've only got one snake and it decides to go off food for a week, you've got a rat that you now
And
have to
you're
do something with.
and you're gonna get attached to that rat probably, and you're gonna think of it as a pet.
Yeah, I would. Or that,
So
or like Johnny was saying, they can bite, scratch,
Yeah. They're
they can shit in the cage and
yeah,
introduce
and that's another.
bacteria.
Yeah, there's another. That's what I was thinking too. Like the pooping in a cage, pissing something like just.
so whoever like freezes these rats, do they kill them, or do they just get killed rats and they just die naturally?
No, they farm them
They
and then
probably euthanize them, right?
they gas them. I think.
Yeah, that's what I imagine. They'd just euthanize them, like just
Yeah,
gas them,
but,
throw
but
a bunch
they
of them in there.
Suck to be a rat.
but they grow them up and
Yeah.
and they make sure they're free of parasites and yada yada yada, so they're not passing anything on. But dude, I thought when I got my first snake, it only ate live, and so I went down and I was like, dude, this is gonna be so badass. Like watching this python eat this rat, right? Like watch him hunt and just like fucking spring on this rat. And it's gonna be so dope. And it happened, and I was like, wow, that was a total fucking bummer.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Watching anything get eaten, like you see a lion or whatever killed, you know,
I don't even like
whatever.
watching those videos. No
Yeah,
more.
but like them eating it is different than them hunting it and like grabbing a hold of it. Like I'm not, yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's my older age or what. But I
Hate to
can't
see how the
stand
sausage
watching.
is made. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't stand watching nothing getting killed no more.
There
It's
was
just
there was one time where the rat squeaked real loud when it got tagged, and I was just like, okay, we have to do something.
Yeah.
So like I did a bunch of research because the people I got it from, God love them, uh, um, they're just like their keeping information was super outdated, and they were like, oh, we tried everything, and I starved him out for about a month and a half, and then because you only feed him once a month. So I waited 2 extra weeks to feed and did the thing that the internet told me to do, and boom, he hit that frozen rat. I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah. Well, and plus hungry. I mean, you're more likely.
that's crazy. The
Like,
fact
there's
that
no.
they only eat once a month or whatever.
Once every 3 weeks is what I feed. They have super slow metabolisms. They're fucking lazy. They don't like pythons, especially. They just fucking lay around. He didn't do anything. He's a pet rock. He's cool.
Pet rock, you got to feed every now and then. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Do they like being handled and stuff?
They tolerate it. Some like it like individually, like some like it more than others. But they're just
So how do you know if they don't like it? They try to bite you.
oh yeah, yeah. You will know. They will let you know, depending on the species. Like um, they'll hiss or snap at you or try to run away. Like colubrid snakes, like the hog noses that are so popular, like king snakes and stuff, they'll just shit on you.
Well, that fucking suck. Just shit on you.
Yeah.
So pythons, they don't have fangs, right? They actually have teeth.
Yeah, they have like depending on
Like
like
grabber
my
teeth.
yeah, they're like kind of think like catfish teeth
Yeah.
a little bit. Like,
They like lay backwards or something.
yeah,
Yeah,
well,
they
they're
lay
just
backwards so that the food can't come back out.
yeah. But I mean, they're so tiny. Like my python, like I said, he's only 3.5 feet long. He's got little tiny teeth. It's kind of like angry sandpaper.
Oh,
But
Also,
they have
if they do bite you, it don't hurt that bad.
no. He's hit me one time, and it was him being a retard because like it wasn't still like a defensive bite. They'll hit you and they'll pull back and they'll let you know I'll do it again. But he hit my wrist and started working his jaw like he was gonna swallow it, and I was like, "What? What are you doing?
You
Why are
can't
you
get
so
this in your mouth, you
stupid?"
dummy.
he's like, I'm fucking hungry, dude.
Eat your whole. He liked the way you tasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so, well, at least they don't got fangs. So I say fangs would hurt like a bitch.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't have anything venomous. Nothing with fangs.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck all that shit.
I ain't trying to be that dude that got bit by that taipan. Did y'all hear about that?
What the hell is a taipan?
Inland taipan is the drop for drop the most venomous, toxic snake on the planet. And this dude named Jeffrey Leibowitz, he's like kind of I don't know, he's infamous, I guess you'd say, in like the snake community. Cause like he had really shitty husbandry. He was like keeping animals in Tupperware and shit. But he had like boom slangs and rattlesnakes and copperheads and fucking black mambas and all kind of shit. And he had this little bitty baby inland taipan and was fucking with it. She was like, "Oh, if you hold it by the middle of the body, you can control which is wrong. You don't do that." And it ended up biting him, and he almost died from it. And
So the
yeah,
little snakes.
well, the one he had it was just a baby, which is fucking stupid because baby snakes are bitey
Oh yeah.
as a rule. Like I've been I have one that's a baby. It's a spotted python, and it's so cute and it's so chill once you get it out of the enclosure. But dude, that motherfucker takes a shot at me every time I reach for him.
Is it just him feeling like he's playing or something?
No, they're super defensive because they're tiny.
Oh,
Like his head is no bigger than my pinky nail.
oh.
Yeah,
So
he's just
like,
worried that you're gonna do something to him.
yeah,
And then he's like, yeah, this guy again.
This giant ass person coming at me.
yeah, coming at him because I have a terrible enclosure. It opens from the top, so you're coming in over the top of him like a bird, you know. So he's like,
Hagrid. He's old Hagrid reaching down into him. You know Hagrid is.
Is that the bearded guy with the long hair?
Yeah.
He
Harry
passed
Potter.
away, didn't he?
Yeah.
But I had two snakes growing up. I had two corn snakes. I had an albino and then a brown one.
Hell yeah.
They were pretty cool. Bonnie and Clyde.
I'm looking at corn snakes maybe or king snakes.
I think corn snakes actually have fangs, but they're not venomous.
Yeah, they might. Not, I don't know.
I'm not sure though.
I don't think they do.
I'm not a
But-
reptologist or a snakeologist or whatever you want to call it. What are snake enthusiasts called? Snake enthusiasts?
Yeah, just keepers or the ones who are like super intelligent or herptic. I don't know. It's herpticulture. Herpticulturalist. I don't
I was gonna say herpetologist.
know.
It's like you call like now bartenders want to be called a mixologist.
Yeah.
No, you're just a bartender, bud. But so you're writing now. Do you want to? Can you shout out your website you write for? Or?
I am super proud. I work for one of the I'd say one of the oldest music publications that's still around, man. I work for American Songwriter. have a fantastic team and just a legacy behind me. It's opened so many doors for me. Like I can introduce myself and drop, you know, I give them my name and tell them I'm from American Songwriter, and they're like, "Well, that's what's up. What do you need?" I just like me and Amy went and saw Lost Dog Street Band last night uh, because I've been working really closely with their PR team, like to do features and stuff for them. Uh, it's been, man, it's so cool. Like just the people that I've gotten to talk to, uh, like because I do features and interviews and stuff, so I get to talk to a lot of people that like I super admire that make music that I enjoy. So that's fun.
Didn't you get to
Um,
do Laney Wilson?
yep, I spoke to Lainey Wilson. That was without a doubt the biggest interview I've ever done in my life. Like the big like star wise, the biggest interview I've ever done. And it's dude, she was cool.
Would you have a
Like
would you have like a Skype interview or a Zoom or something?
no, it was just over the phone.
Okay.
Uh, but it was talking to her was as easy as talking to somebody that you've known forever. Like that persona that like down home kind of aw shucks persona that she puts out into the world, that's what you get behind the scenes too. Like super sweet.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So when's that Jelly Roll interview coming through?
man, I don't know. Somebody got it. I think we had a cover story with him back in May, and on the physical end because we still do print too. I just work online though. Um, so I'm gunning for one, but like I don't
I'm more interested in Amigo the Devil.
know. we
Like,
don't we don't really go down that road a
you
lot.
don't go independent, like more of a like smaller
I
bluegrass. I mean, like
I do personally. I bring a lot of
because
that.
I don't know. I know like you got to do what's like more mainstream and like what people might want to hear, but like
Right.
I don't care for the new country.
Yeah. See, well, that's
And
the thing
that's my
is
issue. You know?
you have to strike the balance between
Yeah.
writing about the Luke Combs
Yeah.
and the Lainey Wilsons and which I respect Lainey Wilson's
Oh yeah.
music and
Yeah. There's nothing
and
wrong
Luke
with them.
Combs. Luke
Right.
Combs, like his album Fathers and Sons, made me cry like a bitch with a skin knee. I don't like any of his other stuff all that much, but that one record was really fucking good because it was super real. But like, Luke Bryan's and Blake Shelton's and Carrie Underwood's and shit like that, like you do enough of that that you can also cover The Devil
Yeah.
Makes Three and JD Clayton and Lost Dog Street Band and
Yeah. It's like you bring the money in with the bigger ones so that
mhm,
you can fund the other ones
right.
and get the other ones shown a little bit more. That's understandable. I don't know. The pop country is just
Yeah.
it's gone. That this era, the era has gone too long. When it
Yeah,
comes,
man.
I mean, honestly, in my opinion, I just think the pop country is just it's dragged too long. It
It
needs to.
has and there's a revival going on. Kind of like you remember if you look back to say 85 or so when George Strait was really fucking hitting his stride and into the early 90s where you had that 90s country boom with George Strait and Garth Brooks and Clint Black and Reba McEntire and all those fucking big names. You're kind of seeing the beginnings of that now
Yeah, that's good.
with
Yeah,
guys like Zach Top, um, who like literally sounds like a 90s country artist. He's fan fucking tastic. Guys like Zach Top, guys like Charlie Crockett, who's finally getting his flowers. Sierra Farrell has a real classic sound, and they're all kind of making waves. Of course, there's a whole world of people under the radar like Ben Jarrell and Jesse Daniel and people like that who are making real good traditional country music. But there are some mainstream artists who are trying to push that pendulum back. I mean, even Lainey Wilson to an extent uh, is driving that traditionalist sound. And if you listen to Ashley McBride, I mean, she's not the biggest star, but I mean, she's real mainstream. Her latest song is country as hell. Like, so there's hope, man. There's hope that they're gonna. But I mean, you're still gonna have your Luke Bryans and your Carrie Underwoods and your Blake Sheltons, and until they're relegated to the um
They
casino tours and shit.
oh yeah, what are they doing? Was it residencies in Vegas and shit?
What do you think
Mm,
about? You think you'd better be able to interview Orville Peck?
yeah, absolutely. I think
You know
that's
who he
absolutely.
is?
Yeah, yeah,
I
I do.
love his music. I don't know why, but he's got like a deep voice, and it's kind of like old school, but it's not old school because of the content that he creates.
Yeah,
Because I mean, I think he's like pretty much
Did you let me hear that song?
he's the openly gay in country music.
yeah,
Yeah, you let me hear a song.
Yeah,
Yes.
I just really I like his voice. Oh, it sounds old. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
yeah,
like you tell, he's just true country music fan. He just happens to be gay. Like, no
yeah.
big deal, But
Right.
that's kind of still with country music.
What was that
Still a little,
girl's name?
still
She's
probably a
a
little, taboo.
lesbian country singer, but her uh something villain. Her song was about like called Villain.
Um,
I have no clue, dude.
Oh,
I don't know.
uh,
I was just curious. Like, I seen him, but he's actually gotten big enough. Like, I know Good Mythical Morning is not like the end all be all on the internet.
Lily Rose.
mm.
But he was actually Orville Peck was on Good Mythical Morning.
Oh, okay.
And I
Oh
was
hell,
just
that's
like,
cool.
yeah, I was just like, wow, hell yeah, and he's just a cool dude. Sit there and talk. And just,
Them two, they were on Bert Kreischer's cooking show.
I've seen that. Yeah.
You ever
Yeah.
watch Bert Kreischer's cooking show?
No,
Something's burning. That shit's funny as hell.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah, there's a lot, man. There's a lot of.
I mean, there's a lot of good artists. There's a lot of good country music out there. It's just you got to weed through what you individually like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then that way people can go to y'all's website and read some articles and figure out like,
Yeah.
hey, I might like this artist. You know what I'm saying? This might be what I dig.
And we do a lot of stuff like, like almost like primers for people who want to get into, you know, other kinds of country music. Like I know we've done, something like 4 songs for new fans of outlaw country, or we'll get granular and do artists like, 4 songs for new fans of Waylon Jennings or something like that. So we have a lot of content that will introduce you to, and one of my favorite things to do is introduce people to new music, and I get to do that on a really large scale now. I am nowhere near the top performer on our, by the numbers, but I have consistently over the past few months drawn like 1 million views per month. So like I get to like I have a platform on which to introduce these artists that I enjoy on like to a bunch of people. It's really fun.
So, do they ever give you the opportunity to like write an article of whatever you want to write about?
Yeah, especially like Johnny was talking about how horror news is slow this time of year. Music news is kind of the same way. Like you've really got to fight for content out there right now, especially if you're trying to do any kind of volume. So a lot of what I've done recently has been um, like original feature pitches. So I'll go to my editor who is fucking it's my guy, man. He's like we're right here with it. So I'll come with it. I'll come and be like, "Hey, I've got this idea. here's this idea I've got. And he'll be like, yeah, dope, run it. So
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
I even got to I ended up writing some metal articles the other day because I was like, well, let's see if there's numbers here, basically. So I got to write about stoner rock, and then I wrote a metal article for 4 metal songs to make Black Friday shopping bearable. I got to write
Oh,
about
hell
death
yeah.
metal at work. It was fucking cool.
So do you still do this from home?
Yeah, yeah, every bit of it. From this is my office right here.
Do
in the
they
corner
ever
room.
have they ever had you come out to like wherever their head office is, or
No,
I guess there's probably not really a need for that, is there?
no, there's not. Like if I was in town, of course they're based in Nashville. Like if I was in town, I'd go to the office a couple days a week just because. But
Well, at least
like
the home office ain't far away.
right, if I had to go for some reason, but I don't think anybody. I think one person on my team lives in Nashville and they don't even go to the office. They're like, no, just do it all from home.
Well, if you can do it from home, hell yeah. Just get
Fuck
up,
yeah, dude.
do it in your PJs.
Pretty
Um,
much, man.
and give us the website name again so that people ensure that people
It's
can
a
follow. You know what I'm saying? Can get a hold to y'all. Check
uh
y'all
American
out.
AmericanSongwriter.com. We are
AmericanSongwriter.com, guys.
um
So make sure you go.
since celebrating the art and craft of songwriting since 1984, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Type of,
it's song with an N.
yeah, if I learn how to spell
American Songwriter.
songwriter.
The best song you'll have in the United States. Oh yeah.
I'm looking at the website right now.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, yeah. So you go to American Songwriter, get a lot of info on the country music, and like Yeti said, he got to write some stuff about metal. So
Yeah, we cover, man, we cover everything.
okay,
I'm just the country guy. We
yeah.
do a lot of classic rock, a lot of
Oh yeah.
modern pop music,
Oh,
classic pop music. I mean, if there's an artist that you enjoy that's made waves in the past 20 or 30 years, there's a good bet that we've covered them.
oh yeah. That's cool, man.
Um,
Is there any articles on the main page right now that you posted?
Probably not. I haven't I haven't been since Friday. But I am going to start rolling out my year-end lists this coming week. We'll start rolling out our year-end list. I'm going to do a list of up and comers to keep an eye out for, and it's all it's my list basically. So there will be a lot of really good Americana country artists on there, and
Hell
then
yeah.
we'll do. I'll have a year-end list of albums, and then I believe we're gonna do a list of the best written songs of 2024. So,
That's cool. Fuck yeah.
yeah.
I'm scrolling
So
through and trying to pick what I think your article by you would be, because it says 3 days ago on where I'm at now. There's a Leonard Skinner one. Oh, that's Peter. But anyways, I'm just browsing around y'all's website.
hell yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's cool.
Well, our website is, I guess, kind of gone now.
Is it?
We wasn't doing nothing with it, and I messed up and let the where I pay for the to actually post stuff on it. I let it go, and it done something with it, and I tried to reroute the damn TN horror to our TikTok or our link tree. Can't even figure that out.
Oh hell.
So yeah,
So y'all are just influencers now.
Yeah, just influencing
yeah,
the masses.
yeah. Just eating food like we're good at. It's definitely not good at writing articles by any means. Yeah, as you know, I was never a writer. But anyways,
Yeah, YouTube's picking up a bit.
It's
Some.
crazy how that happened. It's just like out of nowhere, it just started picking up.
Blessed by
I
the
mean,
algorithm.
we did a couple of good videos.
I think that strumming one really.
Yeah, the
helped.
strumming
Yeah.
was brutal, and just even the salt chip challenge was really high viewed this year. Like into the thousands, which ain't. I mean, 15, 16,000. That's great for us.
Right.
It's not breaking records or fucking
Definitely not viral.
yeah, but I mean, it's great for us, and more followers, more just people kind of like, well, maybe I'll go back to them and see what's up,
Yeah. I mean, that's how I'll stumble upon a YouTube channel, and if I vibe with the content, I'm like, well, let's go and see what else they've got. Because we watch a bunch of YouTube. So
No, I
do
do too.
you guys find that videos that you have to suffer to make do better than the
Yeah.
ones that
Yeah, people like to watch people fucking suffer.
They do. I mean, we could always probably do fake mukbang videos where like they act like they're eating it and they're just like spitting it down into a bucket. You know what I'm saying? We could always do that and people would watch. But it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
Like the only people like that really eats the stuff are the ones that get fat.
Like,
But there's a lot of them that don't. They like there's a video I seen like this one woman was eating and you could see like she's eating dumplings like this big around the size of your hand, and just like the dumplings fall out of her mouth, and then like they fucked up and didn't edit it. You know what I'm saying? Like do the cut and like it just fell out of their mouth and they're just eating the next one. It's like, come on, dude.
This dude at work was showing me a video of the sourest like candy, like it's a jawbreaker type thing.
Yeah, it's the Barnett's
it's
super sour blah 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 from the UK.
And this girl, she put it in her mouth and she just started flailing around in her car. And I was like, yeah, a lot of these people just put on a show because a lot of that stuff is not that bad. Some might be, but
it's not. Sour stuff's not so bad that you're going to flail your arms.
Oh, she was freaking out, throwing herself around the car.
I can tell you this, though, that surströmming, that shit was not faked.
Oh, God.
That was not fake. Because people ask me, was it really that bad? Yeah. Yeah, it was fucking that bad.
That smell was horrendous.
I mean, I was legit gagging in the video.
And people keeps commenting saying, well, you should have opened it in the water. And I said, well, it don't matter. It's not going to be a next time.
Well, I know how to properly prepare it. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, I watch videos on, like, how to properly... But does that make for a good video?
No.
Fuck no, dude.
Even if you open it underwater, it's still fucking fermented fish.
Well, I mean, it needed to be soaked. Like, just to get the salt flavor out of it. It needed to be soaked.
They said it was from the Baltic Sea.
Yeah, but it needed, like, it was so salty and just so fermented at the same time that it's unlike, like, if you soaked it, and you'd probably get a lot of the salt off of it, and it might be more palatable. I couldn't get past the salt. Like, the flavor was bad, and the salt was just...
It smelled like if, for some reason I'm thinking of Popeye the Sailor Man farted. That's what it smelled like. It's fishy,
like
fishy shit. There was a heavy shit smell.
Yeah, it was like shit.
It's like someone canned some shit with some
bad.
fish juice in it.
I mean, but the salt chip actually made me throw up. It's like I ate a hamburger before I come over here. I was like, I'm gonna put something in my stomach, that way if I can get this down, maybe it'll help with the amount of salt. No, dude, like having that shit in your mouth felt like salt water.
But a lot worse.
It caused your saliva to build up. And it had an old taste, like a fucking old stale salt. Like they scraped the salt off the fucking ground.
It was a little less than half an inch thick or so.
Like
it was really thick.
Because the salt layer was this, like half an inch thick on just a thin tortilla chip.
Dude, my chest hurts just thinking about it.
And it was old tasting, and I swallowed that salt. I had to go outside, and I threw up hamburger off the deck. I mean, it's a shame that, like, we don't have camera people that could follow. You know, like an extra camera that follows you around. Like if somebody walks out, like to be there. Like that's a shame because they would have seen me like.
If we can get bigger and actually get money coming in where we could pay somebody to follow us
Yeah,
around.
your wife.
Oh, yeah. Well, she did that with
Yeah.
She did walk around that
Your
when we
kids
did
is what we would pay. You know
What
what
you
I'm
need
saying?
to do is get a puke bucket,
Oh yeah, that's
like
true.
like an old metal bait bucket. Maybe put some cedar shavings in the bottom of it just to kind of soak some stuff up, and
Yeah,
then
that's a
make
good.
that part of the gimmick.
Yeah, that's a good
Like
idea.
like
That
work
way
it
you're
in.
kind of like you're still inside, able to throw up. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, Yeti, next time you come to Nashville, we got to plan on meeting up and we can find some horrendous shit like we do with Greg. It seems like anytime he comes over, we're always got some horrendous food to try.
Cool. You've already done the thing that I am the scaredest of, so I'm not.
Yeah, there's nothing else out there that's going to be as bad. Like we ate candy worms last week, not as bad.
I
I'm
ate, I ate regular worms when I was a kid.
Yeah. Do you remember the book about the kid that eats worms?
Now that you say that vaguely, yeah, it brings
Like
back.
he was forced to eat worms, and then he started eating worms every day on sandwiches and everything.
forced to eat worms.
Yeah, like kids forced him to eat worms, and then next thing you know, he like started liking eating worms. He would just collect worms and eat them. Like
It sounds
it
familiar.
was a
He's
kid's
like a
book.
bluegill or something. Turn into a bluegill.
Kid. I'll look
Yeah,
at it.
yeah, it would be cool, man, to link up. You know, we all go and eat. Hell, even just if you're in the town, go have dinner somewhere and just
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, How to Eat Worms.
Yeah, I remember that book.
Yeah.
How to Eat Fried Worms.
Fried worms.
Yeah, How to Eat Fried Worms.
So I think one time we talked about Thanksgiving pizza or Thanksgiving burrito, or what you did with like the last time you were on or something like that.
Oh
Or-
yeah, man. We didn't really. It was a wild time. It was not a great time, but we wanted to do Thanksgiving, but I didn't want to cook a whole meal. So what we did was we took all the components of a Thanksgiving dinner: the mashed potatoes, the stuffing, the turkey, the cranberry sauce, the fucking veggies, and we just mushed it all into a tortilla and just made big fat Thanksgiving burritos. Um, my only my only regret about that to this day is that I made um uh ground turkey with like the correct seasonings, like sage and whatnot.
Mhm.
I just cooked up ground turkey. So everything just had a mush consistency in the
Yep.
burrito.
Yeah.
I think if I would have roasted a turkey breast and shred it and use that to give it a little bit of texture.
Yeah. I told Jimmy that. It's like, I tried that one year, and the problem was, I didn't have enough turkey, though. So mine was mostly stuffing and mashed potatoes. The problem was it was just mush.
Yeah, tastes great.
Yes, but
Texture is
you're just kind of like, I could have just eat this on a fucking plate. Like it's not
yeah,
like you need more meat in it and just a small amount of everything else.
yeah. It's definitely a ratio game.
Yes, it's big ratio. And the how to eat fried worms, he had to eat 15 worms in 15 days. So that's what it was.
Hmm.
And I remember reading that as a kid. So
Yeah,
I don't know why no one else
But the reason I was getting that because we did with that strumming, we had that DiGiorno Thanksgiving pizza. We
That was my flatbread.
we called it the Friendsgiving or whatever.
No, that's Thanksgiving. No, that's just Thanksgiving pizza.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
But because the correct way to eat strum, you soak it in water, you take it out, take the skin off, put it on a flatbread with potatoes, onions, and like a sour cream. And I thought, well, we have the pizza, we could just put it on that, and that would be our flatbread. It's already got all the extra stuff on it.
But he didn't put the actual fish on did you?
I tried to, but from like the bite that I took, I put it on there.
But it's like your mouth. You're like it gets in your mouth and you bite down or anything, but you just not want to swallow it.
No.
Yeah, you just want to immediately get it out of your mouth.
And then I gave Jimmy the piece of bread that my
Soaked
fish
up
laid on.
you.
No, my
Oh,
fish
yeah.
just laid on it, and he was able to eat it. I dipped it in the juice. There's no fucking way, dude.
Ugh.
There's no way I could have taken that juice, put it up to my face, and actually like put it in my mouth. Like you know what I'm saying? You got
Drink the
taste
juice.
the juice, like pickle juice, whatever, like that. There's no way. It'd been like it's like menudo. We tried menudo. It was like shit in a can, like legit earthy barnyard smell.
It was bad.
And I was like, how do they sell this? They sell this at.
So that would be like
I didn't think that it would.
$3.
Like I thought they would have cleaned it back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a product of Mexico and all, but it's still like it's in a can in a store.
If I was gonna try menudo, it would have to be from the kitchen of an old Mexican woman.
Well, it like and I've heard well, if you go to a restaurant, it'll be able like it. Who knows if it would be cleaner?
Is it
'Cause you
menudo
watch that
just intestines?
It's a stomach,
Oh,
like
yeah.
but like Andrew Zamern, like he's down in Mexico and he's I've seen him eat it at different places. He's like, from this spot, it's real earthy, and earthy means it's real shitty. That's what earthy means. When he talks about earthiness, it's shit. It is shit.
Ugh.
Yeah, and so every time you rewatch that show, and he's like, it has an earthy flavor, he's talking about it has a shit flavor.
So anytime I smell a fart now, it's like, ooh, earthy.
Exactly. And earthy really means shit because cows eat grass. So it comes, it's from the earth. Like, so it's just a little bit different,
Before we move on to the horror news, have you ever farted so bad that like stunk so bad that it almost made you gag?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, or just like you fart so bad and like that extreme rotten egg smell, and you're like,
Sulfur.
ugh. No, that's not good, dude. I need to get away from this. It's not like one you want to live in.
Amy walked to the bathroom when I was dropping a deuce and down. I heard her in there. She started gagging and threw up. It was extra earthy, I guess.
It's extra eggy.
Eggy.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Good times, y'all. Good times.
Deviled egg farts.
I walked into a bathroom one time and like somebody was shitting in there and it smelled real bad, and I was just like,
was it one that you had vocally,
it's like
uncontrollably said, fuck?
Yeah. And somebody else walked in and I was like, just think, man, you're breathing this in and you're just getting a little essence of their asshole in your nose.
You said that in the bathroom?
Yeah.
So I bet them people that was shitting was like, this motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying though? Like, because you're smelling their scent, but really you're getting them in your nose. Like
Little
you're
particles.
intimate. Yeah,
you got shit particles in your nose. And if it's that horrendous, you'll be smelling that all the rest of the day.
No. Smell like the rest of I know. I just hate going into a public bathroom, and it just smell like shit.
Best part about having COVID was when you go into a bathroom and you couldn't smell shit.
That's why every bathroom should be Buc-ee's. Like, there's no reason that every bathroom should not be Buc-ee's.
Well, hell, y'all got a Buc-ee's close to y'all in Gatlinburg, right? Or not Gatlinburg, but
Sevierville.
Sevierville.
But
I've only been to the one up by Nashville though, or halfway between here and Nashville.
Crossville?
Yeah.
But like the government should force companies to pay people to make their bathrooms clean and stalls down to the floor.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
What's the point of having it where you got this much of a gap?
I never understood it. I never understood that.
And hand sanitizer next to every urinal in every stall.
Somebody would just piss on it.
That is the move.
Somebody would just piss on it. On the fucking hand sanitizer. Let's be honest.
That's what I do like about Buc-ee's. The actual toilets part is in almost like a private room.
Yeah. And they actually have a thing where like they have sanitizer in it, right? Like you can wipe it down the seat yourself, just to be sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got nice.
But I think the
vehicles.
people in the back that clean the bathrooms make over $20 an
Yeah,
hour.
they do.
Hell yeah.
18, 19, $20 an hour. I mean,
You make a good living by cleaning fucking shitters.
Shit.
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Dude,
Hell
them
yes.
Bucky's chicken sandwiches too. Motherfucker.
They're
Their brisket's fine,
yeah.
right? But
Yeah, it's
their
okay.
chicken sandwiches.
I didn't get the chicken sandwich, but I tried the brisket sandwich, and it was okay. It's because they cover up a lot of the flavor with sauce.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
The burritos are pretty decent too.
Yeah.
because but and it was like $7 or $8 for that fucking brisket sandwich, and I was just like, yeah, it's not that good. If it wasn't so sauced up and I could taste the brisket, like the smoked meat, you know what I'm saying? I think I would have been better with it.
You know,
Because when I
We
eat
went-
barbecue, I want to taste it. You know, so
Well, I went. A buddy of mine had to go to a funeral out in Memphis. Like I've never really been to Memphis. He lived there for a few years before he moved out here, and so we're going up there. And I was like, we got to stop at Bucky's on the way. I mean, let's fucking stop at Bucky's to get something to eat. And the barbecue, he was just like, I'm not fucking buying a barbecue. Dude, like, dude, we're going to Memphis.
yeah,
Like, there's no fucking man. Hey, we went into this. I can't for the life of me remember the name of it, but it's in Memphis and it's a chain and it has a drive-through. And it is one of the best barbecue places I've ever been to.
did you
It
get
was
barbecue spaghetti?
No, I just got
That's
a
a
like
Memphis
a brisket sandwich and
Hmm.
but it was ghetto as fuck. Like literally they had a sign in there like they had just added I think mac and cheese as a side and it was like check out our new side piece.
Yeah,
And like
yeah,
that's great.
and the people behind the counter didn't want you there. They didn't give
yeah.
a fuck.
Best place to eat. Yeah,
Oh man, it was so good.
yeah. You know the food's like
And they probably
they
didn't
can
want to
treat you like
either.
shit because the food is actually good.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
They know you ain't from there, so
Yeah.
fuck you.
But going back to Bucky's, you know they don't sell no Pepsi product in there.
They're not.
No, you can't get. There's no Pepsi product in there.
well, they're from Texas, right?
Yeah,
What do they sell?
Coca-Cola.
Eh, man, that's their loss.
I was like, what in the hell?
Like Coke. I had to drink a Diet Coke last night because I was just trying to have some caffeine. I went on an actual date, and I was like, I need a little bit of caffeine. No, but I told her I was like, I just anything zero is fine. You know, she's like, well, they only had Diet Coke. I was like, that's fine, because she got the Cokes. But anyways, I didn't make her.
God.
You know, I was like,
First date, and he's
I
already
didn't
like, go
say,
get me a
hey, girl,
drink,
go get me a
bitch.
fucking drink. You know, I didn't say that. She wanted me to make sure to keep the table out because I didn't know where anything was. She knew where the stuff was. But
What restaurant did you go to?
Viking Pizza Company is
Viking Pizza.
But I was like, I really just don't. I don't think I really like Coke products, like Coke in general.
I'm gonna say it again. I say it.
I'd much rather drink a Diet Mellow Yellow.
Fuck Coke. Oh my god, gross.
I like Mellow Yellow.
Mellow Yellow's
Mellow Yellow's
terrible.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine in the sense of a woman.
Better than a Coke. It's better than a Coke.
All day long. All day long.
That's what I'm saying.
Mountain Dew Zero.
I'd much rather have a Mountain Dew Zero. Granted.
Hey, Yeti, I know it's close to you. It should be. Have you got to go to the Mountain Dew Outpost yet?
No, I didn't even know. I don't.
Yeah, somewhere around there is a Mountain Dew Outpost. They got like exclusive flavor or something only at that little place, and you can hike and stuff. It's got like a hiking trail.
Yeah.
But you can get Mountain Dew merchandise. You should look into it because it's in East Tennessee somewhere.
Yeah, we'll have to see if it's close. My old lady drinks the fuck out of Mountain Dew Zero.
I mean, it has a lot of caffeine in it. So
Yeah, the 16.9 bottle has 95 milligrams of caffeine in this bottle.
Yeah, so it's,
I
don't. Up.
I don't really like. Every now and then, I'll drink a Mountain Dew, but like, I like Dr. Pepper a little more.
I see you as a root beer man.
Fucking love root beer,
Yeah.
dude.
They don't have
Cream
enough
soda
zero.
too.
They don't have enough zero root beers out though.
Mm-mm.
Like they have some, but root beer also don't have
Mhm.
caffeine.
Mug has root beer.
Yeah, but I'm
Zero.
saying they have a zero, but it's like probably the only one, and I'm not paying $8 for a 12 pack of fucking root beer.
Yeah. A&W has a diet or a
Yeah.
zero.
But
And I saw
Pepper's a good
a
solid
fucking
choice.
diet A&W cream soda like 1 or 2 times. And that's been like my unicorn.
I like
Like,
cream soda. I always liked it. Ever since I was like a little kid.
Did
I
you ever
loved cream
try
soda.
the Dr. Pepper cream and strawberry and cream?
mhm.
They got zero in it too.
Yeah, they do. I'll fuck it
I
up.
remember back in the day, I'd get my mom to give me like the 40 ounces or 32 ounces of root beer in the big glass bottle.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And it was like $1 back in the day.
Yeah.
They probably don't even sell that glass
It's like
bottle.
$17 now or some stupid
And dude,
shit.
I just fucking drink root beer, man. Like I love root beer.
Like damn, if you
And
go
that's
to
such an American thing, though. Root beer is like straight up American.
what is in it to make it taste like that?
Sassafras root.
Yeah, sassafras root.
Okay.
Yeah. Sarsaparilla.
Publix. Don't ever buy. Do you ever go to Publix?
Yeah, but that's out of my tax bracket.
Bruh, man, when I was merchandising for Pepsi in there, they sell fucking 2 liters for $4 a fucking bottle.
Yeah,
Because then
man,
they can
it's
put them on
smart.
sale for $1, and the people think that they're fucking getting the greatest deal in the
Then
world.
Yeah.
every now and then they would have signs that say you get 2 for $8, and I'm like that ain't no fucking deal.
Yeah.
You shop in that store because it's clean as fuck.
Then on a normal day they sell 12 packs for $10 a piece.
You shop at Publix because you want to show everybody that you have money.
I don't know, dude. Their shit's clean and bright.
Yeah.
Like,
It is.
to me, that's where you go into. And
Their
it's
back
like,
room
I
is
got
fucking
money.
garbage though.
I got money. Yeah, because they keep the front nice. They don't keep the back nice. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
fuck that
They
place.
keep their back dirty. They need to wash that ass. Is what they
I'm
Bubba's got a dirty ass.
So I started my fountain installer job last week,
Hell yeah.
and guess did I tell you where I start
Mhm.
tomorrow? I'll be at Jelly Rose Bar.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so I'm hopefully I don't say nothing. I'm gonna try to sneak some pictures inside there.
Yeah, don't say nothing though.
I'm not gonna post them. I'm just gonna send to some people I know.
Hey, but don't say
friends.
nothing.
Yeah.
Let me put this out in the public. Just don't say nothing.
Like the higher up at Pepsi gonna see this.
Hey.
Hey, I know we
You
made
never
it
know who
somewhere.
fucking listens, dude.
I know we made it somewhere when I get in trouble at work from a podcast.
Right.
I know our videos are a little more views than our podcast. So we're like, damn, how'd you
Because
hear
our
that?
videos got more views, so your Pepsi people would be like, we need to give them free Pepsi. He works for us. And we need to give him the fucking exclusive Pepsi that's coming out.
To try it and
Yeah,
react to
because
it.
he already works for us. Therefore, we don't have to pay him anything because he's already working for us. I mean, I'd be down for the exclusives.
Right.
I wish I was had some little lenient to them, and I'm like, y'all need to put out Mountain Dew Deep Dive, damn it. Oh man, that sucked. Sucks that we won that, and it was only able to get it by winning it.
But didn't we only get like
6 cans?
Yeah.
And you still got probably one that's unopened.
Yeah, I did. I still got a bunch of them other ones.
It's probably out of date too.
Oh, yeah, it don't matter. People don't care. They'll drink it. I'll send it to LA Beast in like 20 years.
He ain't dead from drinking all that
He'll be
nasty
55, fucking 20-year-old fucking deep dive.
Apparently, there's a Mountain Dew.
Gingerbread?
No, the black one. It's Black Label that I've never even tried. You ever heard of Mountain Dew Black Label?
Yeah, that was out in
No.
2021, 22, right?
Something like that. I was like, what the fuck? I've never seen that. I think it was a dollar store exclusive.
Yeah, that's like out in.
I'm like, man, they need to bring that back so we can try it.
Yeah,
Pineapple Pepsi is really good.
Mountain Dew's going to come out with a gingerbread man this year, right? Is it coming out this year?
Mountain Dew had that already. Pepsi is not.
Yeah, Pepsi's doing the gingerbread.
And you can only win that too. Or you got to buy two 6-packs of mini products.
Yeah, I think it's like 8.
Off a TikTok shop.
But someone they claim that, but there's nothing in the Pepsi website that says you can buy off their TikTok shop to get it.
It might
So
be
that was super sketchy. Like, and they had 2 items on their TikTok shop of minis, and that was the sparkles.
Spark.
Is that what it's called? Spark.
Mountain Dew Spark.
No, the Sierra Mist. What Stardust?
Starry.
Sorry.
Star.
Did you hear why they had to change the name of that? Because of a fucking porn star.
Yeah.
But Starry.
Starry.
It's the dumbest fucking name. I just like I understand Sprite's like dumb, but Sprite is ingrained in people's fucking head.
Sprite's
Starry's
got
a dumbass
a
name.
holiday went out right now.
But there was root beer. There was root beer, and that's the only 2 like mini products you could buy. Like there was no other options. And it's like I like root beer, but I don't like drinking calories, and it's 100 calories per can.
and that's like a 6-ounce can or something.
Yeah, like
Eight
8
ounces,
and
yeah.
I'm like, dude, I don't know. Like, I'll save that 100 calories for real food,
Yeah.
for a slice of
Every
cheese
time.
or something. Like just, I'm
Yeah,
already fat. I don't want to drink fat.
But I think the way you win it though is you got to scan some logo.
Yeah, you scan the label that you have. It said any kind of the new Pepsi logo. You can scan any new Pepsi.
Well, I'll try it when we go back up there. Because we
I
still got
figured
2
there was
more.
some sort of QR code within that label,
Guess
that
so.
circle, like the way that it lines up. There's some sort of design in it, but I don't know.
Well, next year Mountain Dew is going back to spelling out mountain. They're changing their logo again. So it's not going to be MTN. It's going to be Mountain.
Like how it should be.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. I always spelt it with the mountain,
Because
and then I realized it's MTN. Like, and I'm like,
if you like tag them
fuck
on
that.
Instagram, it's Mountain Dew spelled out Mountain Dew.
but like I've messaged somebody there like Mountain Dew, and then I'm like, oh yeah, it's MTN. Like I probably should. I don't know, change it.
Fuck 'em.
But yeah.
What's the time on this? What we got?
Oh, let me go back to that. 56 minutes.
Oh wow.
So we'll run through these articles real quick. We ain't got many.
We'll get Yeti's opinion. What do you think about PETA will protest Nosferatu screening over the film's depiction of rats? Like, what's wrong with this? It's like, what?
What?
A human is no more likely to be harmed or killed by a rat in real life than by a vampire. And false portrayals of these animals as harbingers of death deny viewers the chance to see them as the intelligent, social, and affectionate individuals they are. The only pests moviegoers need to be concerned with are directors who subject animals to chaos and confusion of a film set.
Okay,
Yep.
so off top, Peter Wankers. I
We didn't cause the plague, is what they said.
I feel like I wish my immediate reaction to that is I wish that my life was so fucking good that was the problem that I had.
Yeah,
I wish I had that much comfort in my life that was
yeah. You're
the
just
thing I had to
so
worry
like
about.
comfortable.
I would fucking just
Yeah.
shit in high cotton. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that is
also
true.
like rats did too cause the plague. In a roundabout way.
That's what they're claiming that they did. So
Well,
they might have spread the plague, right?
Yeah,
They didn't cause it. They could have spread it.
they did because of the fleas.
So
And so after the bubonic plague killed off all the rats, the fleas jumped to the people and fucking spread the bubonic plague to people. Or there's some that say it was rats.
The fleas caused it. The rats didn't.
Yeah, well,
the rats can't control.
Right. It was the presence of rats brought the presence of fleas, brought the plague, but also the unhygienic conditions of life in London and other European cities at the time. Also,
those fuckers were horrendous. Not that they didn't take baths either, did they?
I mean, they did, but it probably wasn't as common.
No.
But they also live, like I said, there'd be piss and shit just flowing down the streets and stuff.
Because they
Yeah.
poured out their window.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
that's why men walk on the right side of the road,
They
on
make
the
the women
outside,
right
so
on the
that way
left.
when they throw the shit out, it's more likely to go toward the road and
You
hit the
imagine
guy.
what it smelled like back then?
Oh, yeah, it smells
horrible.
horse shit everywhere too.
Yeah, horse shit everywhere, people shit. And then you had, your butchers and stuff were just in stalls. So you had tripe and offal and blood, you know. I don't know if
And
you've
They,
ever been in the presence of a butchered animal before, but that doesn't smell great.
so Nosferatu, December 25th, Christmas Day. We will be going and watching it.
are you gonna go
I
watch a horror movie on Christmas Day?
No, we're probably just gonna do regular Christmas stuff, but I really do want to see that. I really thoroughly enjoy the 1922 Nosferatu, the original silent film. I love silent films, but yeah, I'll definitely be checking this out because I like thoroughly enjoy Nosferatu.
You
Uh,
think uh Bill Skarsgård is gonna do a good job as Oric?
dude, yeah, those Skarsgård guys are just fucking
I'm just hoping
something
that
else.
it comes to our local theater. Honestly, I will be sad if it does not.
I'm sure it'll be down here because that's a pretty big movie, ain't it?
I mean, you would think it's the only movie
You'd think
coming out on
so.
Christmas Day, and like we could go that evening to go watch Nosferatu, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, right? Like,
Oh yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then let's move through. Terrifier 3 will be back for Christmas, guys. Screenings on Christmas Eve and Christmas. So it's probably, I don't know if whether or not that'll be like wide release, but Cineverse and Iconic Events Releasings have made this clever decision to bring back the film theater screenings on December 24th and December 25th. So just look out on your local. Maybe you could hit up your local theater if you're interested in seeing it in a theater during Christmas. Yeah, you know,
Hell yeah.
Yeti, Yeti hasn't seen that yet because Yeti's missing out.
Yeah, I really am. I'm
You're
waiting
not
on it
missing
to
out.
come
Let's be
to
honest.
streaming and then I'm gonna watch it.
As greatness of the movies go, it's 1, 3, then 2.
Oh
Like
really?
because the third one explains more on kind of like the mythology of it and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And because 2 didn't really explain like why he's supernatural or like what's going on.
Right.
But I guess after he died in the first one, because he was a real human in the first one. But once he died and come back, he's not human anymore. So
he's a
Okay.
demon.
yeah, so he was human in the first one. But
Did it
apparently
explain?
It didn't
Does it
explain
explain
that.
the creepy little girl?
No, the creepy little girl is a part of the spirit that was bringing him to. In the part 2, I guess is how I got it. But the third one, it kind of explains a little bit.
So that woman with no face that's got all
Yeah, now it's in her.
yeah.
The spirit moved to her, like the evil.
Dang.
Yeah, so it's getting
They're actually getting a story behind it now.
yeah.
Hmm.
And Wednesday season 2, they unveiled the first images of Jenna Ortega as a title character, and the season is a wrap, guys. So if you had watched Wednesday, I mean, I absolutely loved it. Jenna Ortega is, yeah, she's Jenna.
She's
Okay.
kind of the shit.
Yeah, yeah. Let's be honest. Like anything, she's a great actor,
Yeah, dude.
and she's very attractive, so that helps.
What about her
Yeah.
next dog?
Sorry, I shouldn't degrade it because she's
Well,
very.
she's a really good actress though.
Oh yeah,
She
but
was.
when she go ahead.
I loved
dude.
her in what was it Scream 5 she was in?
Yes.
The damn
She
shame
was my
that she
favorite
got
part
cut
of
out of
that.
the new one.
Yeah. But like the Scream movie she's in, and then X she was good, and then Wednesday, and just like all these movies that you see her in, like and Wednesday she just portrays it just so good.
She was in X, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Dude, X and Pearl were so dope.
You watch Maxine yet?
Not yet. It's definitely on the by
We
the
went
end
to
of
the
the
theater
year.
and
We're
saw
gonna
it.
watch
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
We went to the theater and saw it, but it's got the Midnight Stop. Is it Midnight? Night Stalker, not Midnight. He's in the movie too. Richard
Hell yeah.
Ramirez. Oh yeah, it focuses around that time of L.A. when he was running rampant.
Fucking
Alright.
dope.
And Thanksgiving 2 script is completed and will be filming begins in March. So I would say that probably
They're gonna probably try to put it out around.
they claim that it's going to come out in 2025. I wouldn't doubt if it don't get pushed back to 2026. Thanksgiving 2026. That's just my opinion. You're filming in March. You got a lot of editing to do. There's a lot of shit that can go wrong. I don't know. I wouldn't look out for it to be coming around Thanksgiving 2025.
What did you
With
think
how
of
things
the
have
first
been
one?
lately, you know what I'm saying?
What did you think of the first one? Yeah, did you watch it?
I don't think I did.
It's good.
Is it?
Yes.
It's on Peacock, right?
Yeah. It's good. You should definitely check out Thanksgiving.
I've heard good things about it. I think I just
It's a
kind of
good
skipped
movie.
it because Eli Roth is just so fucking hit or miss for me.
Like it was a fun movie. Just I guess plus it's just around Thanksgiving.
Right.
Just being built around a Thanksgiving movie, something new or newer, you know, just
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of
like
Thanksgiving
that's
movies.
not
so-
ridiculous like Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying?
Poltergeist.
Yeah, Poltergeist
Yeah.
and all that shit. Like it's like a solid movie.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Hell yeah. Well, Yeti, it's always awesome to have you on and catching up with you.
Hell yeah, man.
Always congratulations on everything. Like we knew,
Thank
we
you.
already knew that you was gonna be fucking phenomenal. You are phenomenal.
I do my best.
We
most of the time.
we are blessed to have you a part. You'll always be a part of what we do. So
Oh yeah, dude. I think we ought to try to work this in like once a month. Just bullshit.
yeah, we're down.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
We're totally down for that.
Yeah, make sure you go to AmericanSongwriter.com and check out the articles and help support Yeti and his fellow writers and find out if you fucking dig music. That's where you need to go.
Yeah, man. We got
Write
something
your
for
shit.
everybody.
Oh yeah.
Again, be sure to follow us on YouTube because
TikTok might get banned.
yeah, it's probably going to be gone. So that's where you can find us. You can also find us on Twitter or X, whatever you call it,
Instagrams.
Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, Big Wild Buddies, guys.
Hell yeah.
Like, share, subscribe.
So this is Jim Jam. This is Johnny. That's Yeti.
Stay spooky.
Yeah.
Try not to be an asshole.
Oh man, we ain't heard that in a long time. Hell yeah. All right, y'all have a good one.
Thank you for listening to Jim Jam and Johnny in the horror basement and beyond. Please follow, like, share, and rate us wherever you listen to us.